What game are we focusing on? Oh, the Jets and the Buffalo Bills. All right, and okay, yeah, let's get it.
What's up, anyone that's up late? We got a week 1 game going here. Or, excuse me, 2 week 1 games. We got a division rival here with the Bills Jets, and we got Vikings football team here. Two good games. Some good games and some blowouts going on here in week 1. What's going on, Jared?
Oh, I'm living the dream over here, brother. Just trying to watch some football. How you doing?
Not bad, not bad. It's always the best time of the year, everybody has their hopes and dreams at the max level right before they start getting slashed and dashed here.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the make it or break it week for most teams already. I am really liking how the Bills are taking over the Jets right now, though. A lot of good inside runs that I've seen just watching outside of our conversation.
Who do you have in these 2 games? Who do you think is gonna close them out?
I'm gonna have to take Buffalo in the one over the Jets, and it's really hard to bet against Jack. I want Minnesota to pull this out.
True.
It's really hard to bet against Jack.
Take a live look at the Bills game here. It's a little zoomed in when we go like that, but that's all good. Yeah, this is an interesting one. I guess they're using Darnold still here in New York. On the other side, it's the first game for Tua. We get our first look at the middle linebacker Tavares Bryant as well for the Bills.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This will be the first possession that I've seen the Jets actually have the football. After I've turned it on, every time I've looked down, the Bills have had it.
Yeah, in this other one, they're rocking Tyree Jackson. I don't know if you remember him, the
The
guy.
quarterback for the Broncos last year.
Yeah, he was a free agent. The Titans picked him up this year in the free agency draft. He kind of held on to him, and then I think he signed him to a long-term cheap deal, and then sent him to the Vikings to a pick, if I'm correct. So that's the Vikings are using here.
And Jack is such a smart user. Jack is such a smart user. Like you give him an inch, he's gonna take 10 yards out of it. Uh, Hints on that little screen pass out to the wide receiver.
Darnold finding he's definitely getting some dev into Mims there, and then there you see on the bottom that's I don't know if you know this guy, Bronson Reichsteiner.
No, but I did see that pass over the middle, and that was nice, calm, cool, and collected by Darnold to just give a nice 10 yard or in route.
Check announcements and Perriman breaks a nice move. Check announcements. Look at the MOP list. Check out Bronson Reichsteiner there for the football team.
MLP?
MOP, most outstanding player. So
Okay.
he took this fullback. He was like 90-90, and he's just balling on everybody, big time.
Good for him.
Oh, finds Mims there on a streak, and that was a nice little throw.
Nice play. He caught the Bills there in a bad defense against that streak route and capitalized on it hard. We go back over here to Jack, and he's just pounding up the gut against this Vikings defense.
Yeah, I saw him earlier. Like Nick said, Harrison Smith is a Madden god, and he actually forced a fumble. I don't even know if I've seen a fumble in my games from anyone that's not a quarterback. And he actually forced a fumble on Bryce Love, but it went out of bounds earlier.
And Bryce Love is one of those people that you just Hammer got early last year and took off with him. And now Jack's going to capitalize with how good that player is.
That's good.
And that's unfortunate.
I don't know if you saw the rookie Levy for the Jets, but he just got some pressure on Tua there, forced him to throw that before he wanted to. So that's good to see him getting involved early week 1.
Yeah, and it's nice to see Rob get Tua too. I seen what he paid for it, and I wasn't mad about it. I thought it was a pretty decent trade. He got the quarterback that he wanted for the rest of the cycle. Uh, it just depends on how much he's going to have to get paid when it comes down to time for it.
Jim, are you in here?
Yeah, buddy. I just joined in.
Let's
What stream
go.
are you guys watching?
We got a
We're watching
multi-stream
all
up.
of
I'll
them.
link you.
You send them?
Yeah,
All
send me
right,
the
cool.
link.
We're going a little Redzone action here.
Yeah, figured.
We saw you
Oh,
in the.
Panthers Pats are kicking
Oh
off in a
yeah,
minute too.
yep.
That'd be a good one. Let's talk some trash about Brian, my little rival.
All right, down. I'm all about talking trash.
We got 2 good ones here. As you see in the link, we got 17-17 and 16-10. They're both getting late into the games here.
And see, I love how Rob is just pounding the ball right up the gut. It's catching the Jets off guard every time he does it. Uh, it's just one of those things that he didn't have in his arsenal. He just kept trying to run outside. Him bringing that up the gut run makes him dangerous.
Yeah, I think that's actually one of the things that Rob had lacked for a while. Like even on regular inside runs, he tried to bounce it out a little bit, and at least from the few plays I've seen, he's hitting those holes really well.
Okay, it makes him a competitor this year in the AFC.
Absolutely, especially after that good draft. I mean, he got some players. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what he does. And then we go over to the Vikings over here. I got to watch one of their games in the playoffs last year. I don't know much about him. I know he's got a tough competitor here in Jack, but I would love to see him put some points on the board. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah. Well, he was hating on Kirk Cousins all year, and it sounded like he was going to get rid of him, but it looks like we still got this guy out here.
Oh really? I thought it was Tyree. Yeah, it's Tyree already.
Oh, is that Tyree?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
snap.
Tyree.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, I just tuned in, so I'm sorry, Tyree.
The one thing that I believe in Madden is if your quarterback has the attribute tight spiral, he's a decent quarterback. If he doesn't have tight spiral, it's gonna be a work in
Oh,
progress.
touchdown, Rob, right there on a nice little jiggle slant. I think that was perfect.
And
Yeah,
that's a
you know,
good
it's an
comeback drive
interesting.
in that.
That's an interesting thing you mentioned because and I'm going to bring up a Mutt thing, but I was playing like Mutt draft and I noticed I had 85 overall Ben Roethlisberger, and he had a lot of like on the replays you see like a really wobbly throw, which also makes it slower. So I wonder if that helps the speed up, maybe.
Dude, I've made 2 trades in my XCFL career that got me a quarterback without tight spiral. And both of them I was like, can't be real. Even the dude that I brought to X Factor in the last Madden, he didn't have tight spiral and he just threw very ridiculous bad passes.
Yeah,
So I
that makes
believe in
sense
tight
because
spiral.
they go slower when it's not the tight spiral and you see it wobble. The ball is always like has a loft to it as well. So that I never even thought about that. That's interesting.
Wow.
Yeah,
Some
I'm
games
a
that went
firm believer in
some
it.
games that went final earlier. Pittsburgh 27-24 over the Chiefs. If you took the
Oh,
Chiefs in Vegas, you lose that one. Miami over the Colts 48-30. Philly over Dallas 40-17.
there you go.
Bengals over the Ravens 34-21. Bears over the Packers 24-3, and Tampa Bay 27. And they hold Atlanta to the old goose egg there.
Hey, you think Tampa's a competitor this year? I don't know. We'll see.
What's up with Billups? 3 catches, 85 yards, 2 touchdowns.
I know.
He's in and he's
I had
out.
talked to an admin directly after the game, and since he had 50% of my catches, I mean, I'm in some. Might be in some trouble. I don't know.
For real? If you only went 6 for 10?
Yeah, you know, he had 3 catches. I'm just playing
Oh, I got you.
because I'm an admin. Um,
I know. I thought Nick hit you up, and there was like a 50% in-game roll. I was like, but you only threw
Oh
6
God,
passes, or you only
no,
completed 6. My bad.
no,
I killed your joke there.
not that.
I'd like to zoom in on the Bills game, but for some reason, every time I zoom in, it freezes. So,
So this game is hot. Do we know what the Vegas spread was on this?
uh,
This is a Vegas one, right?
was it?
I
I'm
don't have
not a
my
good
phone handy. I think so, or maybe it was next week.
I'm
Is
not
a
a
Bills
good
one?
Vegas guy. No, you're
You
right. It's
should
a
be.
pick'em. It's a pick'em, and
Yeah,
I got money on this. I got Bills, so let's
I got
go.
Bills. Yep. So this is a big one.
Who do we have? Who do we like here? We got New England, Carolina.
Oh, I like New England. I'm gonna tell you, New England just got a stud running back right before the season started. There's no way Carolina had time to prep for this man, Ronald Jones.
Jared, you see the Vikings game there? Uh, Good talk.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, Ronald Jones in New England. That's
Yeah.
gonna be exciting stuff. That's a
Yeah. New
lot of
England is always ready to move their picks to excel during the season, and I think that's a good one though, because I had Jones last year, and like I wish I saved all of his highlights. Like the jukes that he pulled off last year were absurd.
really. I
Yep.
Sometimes Rieger hits a couple cool ones where it's just like real quick move. It doesn't even like look like a juke. Looks almost like a little hezzy thing.
Oh, like the one
Uh,
he sent me.
no, no. Delete that. Uh, wow, Jets are driving though, and again,
Yeah,
I would like to zoom in. I guess
they're
we could
making a
go.
game.
We could.
So I've been talking this entire time and it never registered. So that's nice.
Well, I was asking you if you saw the football team
Yeah.
game. That was
Well,
Bronson.
I was also asking what the Vegas stuff was this year because it wasn't in last year.
Yeah, this is new. I'll let Grizz tell it because I think he had a part of that.
Uh,
But
we're just doing a couple of spreads on games. Usually Nick makes them. I've made like a couple weeks, but just some light spreads on games. We might get more involved with it, or we might just keep it like light and easy like this. It's almost just like Survivor Pool, uh, where you just get in, you see the information, and you just click on a little emoji on which team you like, and then we just do the rest. But
okay.
we were thinking we could think out loud here. We were thinking like you might start with like 10 points or something to start the season, and you can like wager it. So you could go like all 10
Oh,
on
I
the
like
Bills.
that. I just think it's a lot more work than what
It
it is
is, yeah,
right now.
exactly. That's why I was like
that would be
start
a
with 10
lot
at
of
the
work.
most, but then it's like you get guys who get up to like 50 and they're like, let me get 7 here, 8 on this one, 19 on that one.
Right. Well, especially when you got like Nick and Boone in there, they're going to be doing parlays. You know, who knows what they're going to do? They'll be
They're
like,
coming in. Yeah, I want to parlay on
I
the
I want
Jets Bills game.
This is intense stuff here from the Jets.
It's like he
It's
might be
a
going to the old
really
tried and
good
true.
drive.
I'm gonna try to just pull up.
Yeah, I'm about to just pull up their stream and get off this one. It kind of looks like Jack has that one in hand.
Oh, locked out. That was a sack. It would have burned his last time out. And we got the Jets on the 5 here. About 20 seconds left.
There's the rookie. Oh, wait, is that the?
That's the
No, I'm
last
thinking.
timeout.
I saw Vernon out wide, and I was thinking rookie.
Oh
He's
my
just
God, is he not
got
going to
some
use the
hype.
timeout? Is that 30 seconds? Or there it is. That was 11 seconds, right?
Oh, the screen's all
Yeah.
jacked.
Oh, I thought he was going to pick a play and not call the timeout, and it would run down on him. That'd be a terrible way to go. It looks like Washington's final. Oh, is that?
Ooh.
He's in.
Oh my goodness. I threw a.
Wow.
I've thrown a play like that before. Maybe I don't think my guy was as deep, and they called that a incomplete, or they called
That
it a loss. So that's amazing. They called that a touchdown. That's
that
awesome.
was so close.
That's intense right there. And he opted for overtime here.
Yeah.
JMO, if we see a tie, what is that? Is that a push? Like, How does that work?
Yeah, I guess everyone wins.
We're all losers,
Or
just like the
everyone
debate.
loses. Yeah. Yeah. House collects.
This is interesting. I don't know. I guess they got like Stephon Diggs. They're not really built for like a quick strike score here, but of course nobody really is this Madden.
Well, Wings is.
Well, I mean like one shot, one opportunity right here. I
Yeah, I
don't
like
know.
that. I think it's possible. Hey, Wings can score from anywhere. Oh, okay. We gets a timeout. Gets another play.
Yeah, that's about the very max you can get out of that play and still get another one off.
And he got yards for Tua. You know.
So here we go here. Wow, what
Let's
if
see
you
what
could
we
get like
got.
a pass interference going downfield? We
That's
won't
dude.
see
That
one.
would be it. Or yeah, I guess we're in overtime. But that's the thing where I think like especially if someone's using a defender, like you way easier than last year could draw a defensive pass interference or the late hits, the roughing the quarterbacks. Those are way more prominent than last year. So it's worth taking a chance on a Hail Mary over doing some weird slant and hoping you do something crazy. Because all you need is that late hit and you get to do it again 15 yards down.
Yeah, true.
So
Go ahead.
are penalties like that much more this year than they were last year?
Yeah.
Roughing the passer, like I said before, I really think it's like a camera change. I haven't really thought about it too much, but I think it like snaps your camera so fast
Well,
away
no.
from the
So
quarterback that you run into him after that you can't see.
yeah, with our rules, I think the issue is that with roughing the passer, you can't switch to the defender. So he throws it, but you keep running the way you're running, you know, and you're watching the ball and you're ready to switch, but you keep running towards the quarterback, so you hit him because your guy is still running. Um, whereas if you could switch off, it probably wouldn't be a thing. Last year, you'd only get roughing the quarterback if you dove from like 4 yards away and you hit him in the kneecap. That was the only way it would happen. This year,
So
if you hit him late, then they call it.
So you guys aren't getting these massive holding penalties that I was getting in some simulations.
They happen. Like on your best plays, they pop up every once in a while.
You mean like offensive line holding or defensive holding?
Offensive line holding. It was like every 3 plays there was a penalty. It didn't matter what it was, but when I
No,
was
I think
running a simulation,
that's actually toned down in the recent patches. I remember I had like a dope play against Brian. It was a play action. He ran commit, and all I did was snap it, and I just threw it to Mike Evans. And then in the time the ball's in the air, I got a holding call, and I'm like, come on, like I literally had the ball for half a second.
Hold
But I
hold
haven't seen too much of that since the patches.
Wait just a minute. Who's this Ben Vernon guy? Tight end, South Carolina State, out here just stealing my boy's thunder. He's just really making plays for the Jets out here. And he's got hidden dev. Ooh, and he
he
finds
said,
Oh
"Hold my
boy,
schnuts." He said, "Hold my schnuts. I got this."
did who started with the ball here?
Jets,
Who?
and they're moving.
Jets did.
The Jets and they're
Okay,
moving.
okay. Well, look at Traymon Edmonds, just a unit. Did you see him just towering over Jamison Crowder?
Oh,
Oh,
Todd Gurley,
oh yeah, the free agent pickup out with Le'Veon,
yep,
in with Todd.
earned
So
Atlanta a comp pick.
So basically, once you acknowledged that we had Vegas money on this game completely flips the other way. Wonder if
Yeah,
Rob's listening in. He's getting the call from Vegas. The house never
Rob
loses.
was like, "Oh yeah, I forgot I got the other pick on the Vegas pick."
Yeah, that's what he did in the Higgy game.
you play to win the game. You know what I mean?
Back to the Wildcat with Mims and Gurley there. That's a deadly duo.
That sucks for the defense. Yeah, that's a good stop.
Yeah, Ben Vernon
Come
looking
on,
good.
Rob. Just hold him to a field goal.
Or a pick. I mean, once you get in that red zone, every throw is deadly. Like you have to
Well,
make the right
I've
read.
noticed out of the defense, like I've heard people say they don't react as well, but I think they react way better than they did last year.
Oh, whoever said they
Mhm.
don't react well is a liar. This year is way better, without a
Yeah, I
doubt.
think the defense reacts really well to balls this year.
Dude, I threw like 45 interceptions last year, so they they
Oh,
react
dude, that's your low
decently at
number.
least.
That's
They
your low
react pretty well.
number.
Uh, in the NFL, Broncos 27-16 over here up on the Jets.
Is it that
Yeah, dude,
close?
we got our fourth string offense and defense in, so that's pretty nice.
This could be a battle of like first
Oh,
overall.
oh
Darnold
my
with the big
God.
play.
Needed a hit stick there. Needed a hit stick him.
That's a good first down pickup, though.
Yep.
That's ballsy, but good first down pickup.
Yeah. And I mean, you kind of just went through this. So if you had like little tricks in your bag for first and goal, it's like you kind of already showed your hand to Rob here.
Right.
And I think it's kind of, at least for me, it's pretty tough to score down here in the red zone because I used to just throw a pick, and I just don't want to do that anymore. So like I haven't really found anything successful. We'll see if Jets maybe go back to Vernon like they did last time.
Yeah, I mean
I
the
like the
slants
quick.
are the old tried and true.
I like the quick pitch on first down. Try to get outside when you know they're barricading the front. Try to see if you can get outside of
There
them.
you go,
There it is.
J-Mo. Right to Perriman. That'll do this one. We'll make sure it's good. And it looks like it. Down goes the
Oh,
house.
Rob's
Vegas.
just
Or I
there he
mean,
goes.
not the house. Everyone else lost. The house wins because the house always wins. We're gonna head to that Patriots game now.
There's just that one, right? There's no other games?
Yeah, the Ace game should be going live here
Okay.
soon. Ace
And that comes up and I'll add it to my
so we might
Twitch
cover that
here.
one for a little bit or something, but probably not the full
Yeah, Ace
extent
Cardinals.
full extent of the
Yeah,
pod.
probably not the whole thing. But
An interesting thing about this, the Patriots are rocking Jalen Hurts to go with your Ronald Jones.
yeah.
So
He's a media mogul, so he wanted all of the media darlings, and that's what he went out and got them. So you got to respect that.
he's
Hey man, you gotta play your game.
he's an Eagles fan, so he hit me up and he wanted Wentz, and I said, there's no way I can afford to do that. So then he's like, I'll give you nothing for Hurts, and I said, deal. So now he's rocking Hurts out there. And to be fair to him, he didn't. That's like all the picks he even had next year was like a third and fourth. I think maybe a first, but like other than that,
Oh, he definitely had a first because that's where Rojo came from. But no, this year he didn't have anything because I think Jack picked him clean last year.
yeah. No, I mean in this coming draft.
Yeah,
So your pick was the next draft, or is it the draft after that?
next year first. Yeah.
Nice. Uh, to look at, we saw Josh Allen on the trading block. I don't know if that's just one of those ones that you post and you see if you get something crazy you can't
I mean,
refuse.
you see throws like that where he just threw it 4 feet above the receiver who dropped it, and you see that Josh Allen's 5 of 12, and you're like, I could see why he wants to trade him. And honestly, I'm loving it. Like, there's nothing better than watching Josh Allen fail after all he gave up for him. I just want the worst for him, bro. I want to see him fail, and I want to see him fail in Tampa Bay this year.
So would
I
you say you're a hater?
you kept saying Tampa, and I thought you were just saying it weird, and now I get what you're saying there. Tampa
It's only
Bay.
Tampa for a year. Next year we got a whole new thing, but
I gotcha. Yeah, here's our first look at Jalen here in this pass uniform.
yeah. And Ronald Jones right there. He's got
So
Darius Slayton out there. Like, it's literally just a whole nother team. Is that Funches? Wow. He has nobody from the original team. It's all just like trade away guys.
Don't worry, boys. I figured out what was going wrong with my internet, and I was on airplane mode.
Eli
Okay.
Apple getting the pick there.
Yeah, that was a tough one to throw deep when the receiver had a 3-yard advantage.
I will say he wasn't open, but he timed that well.
Oof.
He timed that well in a way that he didn't get out of range or out of reach or whatever it is, out of arm strength. Which
I
I
don't think
got a
arm
few
strength is
times.
as big as we make it because
No.
again, you go back to Joe Burrow and he was heaving the ball. I watched him in the playoffs. I'm like, man,
You have to time it. That's what I
yeah.
was like. If like I was trying to use Hertz, and if you timed it too late and then you try to throw it like the max distance on the route, it just comes up a duck ball, so it's too short.
Mm.
So
All right, can we hear me now?
Yep.
yeah,
All right. Yeah, I figured out what was going on. We're good.
Wait, so the Bears beat the Packers 24-3 too. That wasn't even that close.
yeah, that was a interesting one there. It sounded like Van had stuff going on though.
Oh.
All right. Well, we got some time. And predictions, but who you got out of the AFC making it to the AFC Championship game?
Chargers.
You got the chart. Okay, so Nick's making it to the championship game this year.
Yep.
Steelers bounced him quick last year. I know there was some controversy with the gameplay, but Steelers bounced him last year.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was anything that would change the game. But I think that the Chargers are coming back twice as good as last year. So that team is way better. They're ready to go.
All right, who's his competition in the AFC?
Hold on, I gotta close the door real quick.
In the AFC, it's his division, and can't count out Smokes after where he just did, and obviously the
Sorry about
Super Bowl champion Wings out there as well.
So we're gonna discount Tosh out of the Chiefs. He's
Didn't
out.
Tosh lose today?
Yeah, he lost to Smokes, and
He lost to
Smokes
Smokes. I
Smokes had
mean,
a
what are you gonna
suspension
say?
to his starting quarterback, so that's
I'm
kind of
not
wild.
gonna lie.
I'm not.
Broadcasting Smoke's game taught me a lot about this new defensive playbook that you can run controlling a defensive lineman. I didn't know that was a thing until watching him.
You didn't know you can control a defensive lineman?
No, I didn't know that
It
you
was
had
like the
all
meta.
the moves.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you had
Wow.
all the moves and switches that you could do, and he was bum
Well,
rushing Nick's.
I think this is the thing that would actually hurt you is that because you've always been a user defender guy. Oh man, that's a big myth right there. Sorry to see it, Carolina. User
Big
and D
miss.
line, I think the only way you get pressure, like in my game today, the only guy that got pressure for the most part was my user. And with the fact that as a user defender, you can't get an interception, it really adds the value of taking a D lineman over taking the user defensive back, and you don't have that user speed, like catch up speed, like you so maliciously used against me all the time, Jared, where you could catch a 98 speed guy from 20 yards away. Like that does not exist this year. So if you misgauge a coverage, like you're fucked. Pardon my French there. But you can't make that up. At least not like years past.
Yeah, and you're
And that's
like
kind of nice.
you're
Oh,
definitely
it's
not getting
awesome.
the SWAT. You're just gonna be too far behind.
Yeah, that's kind of nice. I like that game mechanic. Is you just can't like a middle linebacker could cover literally the entire field if they were fast enough.
Yeah, and you still can to an extent. It just you have to be really good. I think it adds a skill gap to it.
Wow, and he's slinging it with Hurts, and like I said,
Wow.
I mean he's not open, but like still he's timing those passes. He's
He was
throwing them.
almost double covered though.
Yeah,
He's
I
throwing
was
them
about to
right
say
when you need to, though.
that's not a good pass. He had two of the people that were doing crossing routes that came open. You have 88 like right there in your screen that you could see that was
Yeah.
open.
And then he
He
was
just
double
wanted to
covered.
bomb.
Yep. I can respect that. I love the deep ball, you know.
Yeah, man, take your shots when you think you got them. Absolutely,
Ooh,
especially
Jets.
against somebody like Brian. Absolutely, take your shots. Try to shut him up quick.
trying to abuse Eli Apple, but Eli Apple's abusing him.
There goes Pierre Desire for the Jets getting what probably is a pick six to make that one like 27-26, 11 to go in the fourth.
What game are you talking about?
The NFL.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't even have that on.
We got it all going here.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got everything. Yeah, I've got everything for you. Pierre Desir just the Broncos aren't going to win this game. They're going to have the first overall pick.
I think the Giants are going to have first overall pick, but you cannot do that bad.
The Wilcox are going 2 to start out. Are you kind of sad you didn't get this guy?
So I'm kind of impressed with the defense on both these teams. It's a 7-0 game. You don't see many of those going into halftime in the XCFL.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just surprised that the Patriots don't have more points with Josh Allen being the quarterback of the Panthers. I think he was a top 5 interception thrower last year. So you never know what you're going to get with him.
Pulling no punches.
Yeah, Brian's been coming at me since before the season, saying how he's going to win the division every year and beat me 8 out of 10 times. I'll give him that he's 2-0, but watching this game, I don't think he's going to be 3-0.
Well, I mean, he's right so far, so you can't be mad about it.
So far. Oh, I know. I got to get my punches in before we play the game. Then I'm going to shut up. But that was a nice dump off right there in the Patriots.
Absolutely.
Finally keeping it short.
That's the one thing about this Madden that I've realized about more than any other Madden is the dump off pass is going to be more beneficial to users than anything else. I threw a fake punt that I was like, oh, my dude beat him by 30 yards. And the cornerback caught up with a quickness. I was like, oh.
Well, I think like in years past, you're actually better off keeping the running back in to block. But this year, it's better to have him go out.
Yep.
Yeah, and then just dump it off to him. I mean, the Dolphins had Matt Breida almost break the 32% rule last year with so many passes.
Well, and
that's not a good team, but
that's been Nick's philosophy since we've been in this league is keep max protect if you can.
Yeah.
And now you got to have that person that can release out.
Well, I think now the offensive line's a little better where you don't need to keep them in because like those heavy blitzes, you blitz like 6 guys. It's not like an instant rush this year, so it's better to send them out.
Or it's like, or you're gonna get the huge where the DT just comes right through, throws them down, and it's like a halfback's not gonna stop that anyways.
Right. You might as well send them out and just give them a quick dump off.
Yep.
But
yeah, I think sending them out. I never keep my running back in the block anymore. Not this year. If I get heavy rush, I just do a quick toss out and just see what happens. I'd rather lose 2 yards than lose 6 or 7.
Blake Wilcox first drive for the Rams gets him down the field, gets 3 up on the board.
Yeah, I really want to focus on that game and see.
Yeah, I'm about to pull that one up too.
I'm really.
Can you? Can you make that link? Appreciate you.
It's already there.
So last year when I drafted Trotter, I absolutely stopped blocking the running back.
You need to get your best guy the ball. That dude was a monster. He was one of my favorite guys last year.
Yeah, after I'd never blocked the running back after that. And you can ask Regan. Hey, shout out to Regan for blowing a 35-point lead. Because Trotter was such a beast.
Yeah. Here's the thing too. Like Trotter was a beast when you were there, and I get that. But even after you were gone, he was still a beast. Like he was putting up 1,700 or 1,400 yards after you were gone, and I'm like, man, like this dude is killing it. I mean, you built him up obviously, but like that dude was a monster. He was a steamroller.
Dude, so I was talking to Jonathan during that draft, and I was like, hey, I'm about to take this fuck. Like, I'm taking him right now. And Jonathan was like, I don't know. And I was like, nah, dude, I'm taking him. and I took him, and he ended up being like a 66 overall or something like that. And I was like, "Oh, dude, he's got 94 speed to start off with. I'm good."
It's like
And-
the halfback Sean gave me that he built up
And who?
oh yeah, that was a good one too.
at
Absolutely,
Houston. He would have been in the
Matt
Hall of Fame if I
Houston.
didn't bench him.
There's a so looks like Ace is gonna use her
Oh,
mob
good
leader.
pass. So who is the Cardinals right now? Who is
Pride.
Oh, so Pride is the card. Oh, so this is a really good game. You got
Yeah.
Ace and
Well,
Pride going
these are
together.
OGs.
All right.
Like they've been playing together for years. So like
Yeah.
this is like one of those matchups that and they were excited to be in a division together. So that makes it exciting to watch. Like they've just known each other for so long. Looks like we got a disconnect up in New England.
Yeah, Patriots get a field goal and then all of a sudden the game drops.
Brian slammed a thing down. Force one Patriot. They'll set it now.
His girlfriend slams the door.
Brian is cussing out the TV. He had a game plan going into that second half. He knew he was about to win it. It's
Yep.
yeah.
But now he can't put that game plan into action. That does suck though. There's nothing I hate more than disconnects. So I don't even want to joke about that.
It's trash, and especially when you know neither one of you did it. Like there's certain times where it's suspect, but in a 10-0 game, like at the very first of the second half, like
Yeah.
nobody
I mean,
did it.
I would rather lose and
I
keep
mean, I
my
did it to
stat.
you, JMO, like once or twice, but
Oh, I did it to you all the
it
time.
wasn't nothing personal. I just wanted to win.
I would rather like at the end of the season, I want to see my own stats. Like I don't want to force win. I don't want to force
Yeah,
loss. But I want to look at my stats and be like, I threw all 40 of those interceptions. I want to own that.
Man, that Rams logo is sweet, just spread out across the field.
Yeah, I love those
You
unis,
like
I
man.
it?
love the unis.
You like the Rams logo?
I love the
Yep.
logo. I love the unis. I love the numbers.
Man, people is hating on that logo.
I like it.
I'm not a hater on it. I don't think it looks terrible, but I do know there was a lot of people that hated that logo.
Oh, you know who Pride's reunited with,
Hmm.
Jared?
Who?
Kenyon Drake, just like his
Oh
Miami days.
god damn it.
The Miami days.
When he just ran it down our throats, that was such trash.
Yeah, he's still
And he
got
would
that
shut
tweet.
down Isaac Rawls with 85 speed corner. That's why I
Isn't that
traded
some
Rawls.
bullshit? Isn't that some
Damn
bullshit?
Pride. Pride is the reason I traded Isaac Rawls.
Like we talk a lot of shit on Pride, but as a user, he's pretty solid.
Yeah.
He has
No,
been
he
since,
puts good
like,
game plans
Madden
together and
18.
yeah. And he's generally really conservative with the ball, so it's not like he's going to make a mistake.
Yeah, and that
You
was
just
the
got to
thing.
contain him pretty much.
Well, and that was the thing in our division. You had you, me, Jay, and Pride, and Pride always had the least amount of turnovers.
Yeah.
Always.
Oh yeah, I mean, because we always make like we're there for the mistake. That's the
It's
motto.
like,
I'm
I'm gonna
there
take the
for
shot. I'm taking the shot.
I did
Yeah.
I did super well against him when he, like the first 2 or 3 years, he had that SJB roster, and
Oh God.
and then you know how
Yeah.
it's just easier on offense anyways, so you didn't get punished for making bad reads and stuff. But I played him on this Madden where you do get punished, and it was like 50-3. So that's about right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this Madden. I mean, this Madden really fits what we're trying to do. I think the best out of all of them because I think the play calls matter more than anything. The
So
defenders really make plays. I just think this is the best Madden we've seen for what we do.
Yeah.
So I've watched a lot of clips of Madden and everything, and I've heard a lot about the things about how Madden is fucked up and all this stuff. But like you just said right there, with no abilities on, this game looks more fun than it ever has.
Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Defenders react to plays. It doesn't look like the offense is so overpowered that it just jacks up everything. Like it looks more fun than it ever has. And calling that game between the Chargers and the Steelers, that was one of the more fun games that I've watched in a Madden game
Yeah,
in a very long time.
I agree. I think if anyone would say that this Madden is worse than last year, there's no one in our. I don't think there's anyone in our league that would say this Madden's less fun last year after dealing with defensive backs that don't respond. The only people that say it's worse is people have taking advantage of like glitchy plays that don't work anymore, or people that just make terrible passes that have. And I'm one of them. I mean, I make terrible passes all the time. You make terrible passes, and you're able to take advantage of the fact the computer didn't work. You know.
Well, yeah, I love to be punished for bad throws. It's just how it should be. It's like it's how you're gonna get better if you are gonna get better, and
Dude,
it's how you want your defense to play.
Well, and I
Madden
love the
masochist.
mechanic.
You know.
I love the mechanic of the reaching for the first down and the goal.
Oh
I know
my, that's
I
huge.
I know sometimes it's broken. I've seen a couple clips where it's like, oh, the person was down before they reached, but like,
Where they flail backwards, but the ball's
yeah,
like behind their head.
But it's just
But dude,
realistic.
how
yeah,
Like
many
you
fourth
said,
and inches are avoided by that? Fourth and inches is the worst. It would never happen in real life. Not in those scenarios.
not in those scenarios, or the one where you get hit after you catch the ball and your guy stumbles but stays up but loses 13 yards in that stumble catch. Like
Yeah.
that's the worst animation that you can get.
Yep.
I'll give credit to Pride right here. I was watching that. That was a good touchdown by him. I really want to see what Ace comes back with.
Yeah, I really
I
want to
really,
focus on Wilcox and see what he's looking like. I mean, he's young. He's got a lot to develop to be like a good quarterback. But with that superstar development, I mean, dude, he's gonna be there quick. He's got the right stuff, baby.
did you see in chat where he said he got seven medium accuracy and just in preseason?
What?
Yeah, he got
I
like
mean, develop. He got
so,
3 chips or
I
two
think he
chips.
has 3 chips already on the year.
and that's the guy that Jonathan and I were talking about when he sent me the pictures of him, and I was like, I don't know, dude. Like, I would probably take him with the 32nd pick or the
Well, I
36th
told John
pick.
I almost took him with the 26th pick.
Yeah, there was talk of him going top 10, and he fell. Uh, just it was like you said, Jamie. It was a chain of events of there was just so many good guys we all wanted to scoop up, and it's like
Yeah.
a risky quarterback just became like less and less important. And let's be real, if
Well,
he doesn't hit on superstar, he's not
oh,
looking.
that's the risk.
But
That's why I didn't want to do it. I mean,
Yeah,
he's an undrafted overall, and yeah, I mean, he had decent physicals, and he had good throwing stats. But do I want to take a 21-year-old normal, guaranteed normal? And what my opinion, he was guaranteed normal. At pick 26, when I already had Tom Brady, I'm like, man, I just can't. I can't swing that.
yeah, but that's where you give Ace credit for swinging for the fences. Like, if you don't swing for the fences in the draft, like sometimes you lose.
no, he didn't even
And
because he was like mid second by that point, or like top 10
Yeah.
in the second, like 10ish
Yep.
in the second. So he
It
didn't
was
even.
before. It was before 11 in the second. I think it was like 7 because I definitely would have taken him in the second.
I think I'm still happy with my corner, but as the cycle goes on, if I'm not able to get Wentz's replacement, I'll definitely look back at that differently. But my
now,
corner, he's scored 6 already, JMO. So
yeah,
Damn,
take note of
he's
those.
got a pick six. Hey, and you got a 6'3" corner that you're happy with, man. You can't be mad about your decision.
right?
Yeah. I'm
You
You
not
already
can't
mad.
be
have a
mad about your
quarterback.
decision.
You have a
You're
quarterback you're
never
paying
mad about a corner.
unreal money to.
But I
Yeah,
think
you're never mad about taking a corner that you're happy with. Like,
I
Yeah,
never mad about it.
I think corners might just be easy to get this year. We'll see. That draft could have been crazy, but I
it could
mean,
have been.
there was
I
like
don't.
10 plus.
There were so many 6'3" defensive backs in that
That's
draft
insane.
that I was mind blown by that.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if the middle linebackers are going to lose value because of the draft and
I
how
think so.
fast they can be.
I think so. But I mean, the hit power is still something that's not going to come easy because hit power in those drafts still is not
Are you?
easy.
Yeah, so that'll change everything. Like everybody's looking for the A plus zone or whatever for middle linebackers, but now you might look for the A plus power and C zone
I
just
don't think you'll
because
ever get
like
a zone guy.
I think if you
I've never seen. I didn't in the past 2 drafts I looked at, one being ours. I did not see a single zone coverage as a top 3 trait.
if
oh
you're
that's
are
crazy.
you saying like the guys like Devin White and Devin Bush are less valuable, Jared?
No, the obviously the Madden created people are always going to be better. It just is what it is. But I'm saying like during the draft, like if the number one person is a middle linebacker, like do they lose value because of speed? Like all the middle linebackers out of all the drafts that I've done,
There's a lot of speed in middle linebacker this year.
yeah, they are fast as hell.
I
So like
I
if
don't
you're
know.
finding somebody,
I think everything kind of evens out except for maybe O line and D line. Everything else is just kind of preference, and you can get a stud.
I think linebackers are a little faster this year. I'll definitely agree there.
yeah,
So
it just kind of
If you can
changes
get a
the dynamic.
linebacker, I got an 86 speed linebacker in like I got an 86 speed linebacker in undrafted free agency.
Exactly.
Like
And
last year, that would be like a
But
top
that would
5
be the
pick.
top 5 pick. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, from what last Madden was, like, if you had anybody close to 87,
I I see
like
what you're saying. Like
I drafted Capers, and I'll never forget. I drafted Capers, and Jack wanted Capers really bad, and he offered me a really good trade for him, and I was like, I'm not getting rid of Capers. Like I'm not doing it, just because Capers was like the fastest linebacker that came out of the draft, like the entire time.
yeah, I see what you're saying. Like you don't have to reach on a linebacker as much as you did and stuff like that. But a stud linebacker is a stud linebacker. If he's fast and he has good attributes, he's still going to be going top 5, top 10, or
And
really
that's a good
close.
play there by Carolina to get the ball back after restarting this game.
Oh, they're playing.
Yeah, they restarted. I got them both pulled up.
The old corner route to Hollister. I'm a lot less scared to throw those now. Um, Even when they really don't look open, and you think that linebacker is just gonna maybe turn around and get them like the old days. Uh, they're still kind of open, but it's like it really depends on your quarterback accuracy. I noticed that. Cowboys were using that rookie, and he was like doing fine on his reads and stuff, but the rookie would just kind of slightly miss a throw, and like my linebacker would just jump on corners and stuff. So it was a super interesting game to watch.
So, and that was like the first comment that I made when we were broadcasting that game was, I can't believe Nick has anybody that's 89 speed as a corner, because Nick is known for like having speed at every position. And then you told me that the speed isn't really as big this year, and it kind of blew my mind.
I mean,
Oh, big pick by the Patriots.
we're gonna have
Wow.
to get the double stream going back up.
Oh, you don't have it.
Uh,
Yeah, you got it. So the
Huge
Patriots,
move.
Hurts has been throwing some dimes, man. He has been dropping some dimes, but it's still 0-0. Just started second quarter.
Are you
It's
trying
still
to
a
hurt my
defensive
feelings,
battle.
Chamo?
Huh?
Are you trying to hurt my feelings about Hurts?
It sounds like it for sure.
Yeah,
Sounds
I
like it
mean,
for
I didn't mean
sure.
to, but I guess I did.
Uh,
I'm gonna grab a beer
no,
real
that's
quick. I'll
dope.
be right back. I'm gonna
That's
grab a
what I'm
beer real
talking
quick.
about, buddy.
Oh, Wilcox steps up and fires one. Oh, and that's gonna be a touchdown. That was dope. That's what you want to see from the rookie. Had a huge time there. Did you see that one? He got the double. I think Jared went down.
Yeah, I mean, or he's just like scattering glasses. I don't know.
Jesus. Did you see that throw though from Wilcox?
No, I missed the touchdown. I looked down for a second. I'm
Oh
typing to
man,
Rob in the main chat.
he showed that A+ throw power, dude. He threw a dime about 75 yards. Not in the air, but for a 75-yard touchdown about. Yeah, Hurts spreading them out 5 wide. This is probably a good idea because if nothing's there, it spreads it out and you can take off. But he's using him as a pocket QB here, huh?
I can't hear you over. I guess Jared eating a cheeseburger or something.
I went to grab a beer, dickhead.
You dropped the trash can over or something?
No, I forgot to put my mic on mute. Yeah, I did up the trash can over though.
Came around the corner too hot or what?
No, I pulled it out of the trash can and dropped it.
It sounds like you got a trash compactor going on.
Dude, you
Don't worry
missed.
about me, dog. Let me live my life.
You guys both missed.
He's married now. He can do whatever he wants.
Amen.
You both missed Wilcox's first touchdown, and it was a beauty.
We'll have to
Wait,
get a
what?
clip of that. I'm sure Ace will clip that though because
Oh, definitely.
he's really about the story.
Yeah,
for
I'll be
Wilcox.
able to see it. I'll be able to see that.
He's
Ace will
gonna
clip
clip it and put it on the Twitter. I guarantee it.
It's the content king. He's gotta.
I mean, we got Ace down by 4 right here. If you guys got to call a game, who's winning it?
I'm going Pride all the way, but
I'm gonna take Ace. I think Aaron Donald gets to the quarterback a couple times and really
Nah.
causes a problem, gets a fumble, and Ace for a touchdown.
Pride would never let him get close to Kyler.
He almost did.
Yeah, Pride is a
Almost
quick
did.
thrower.
He'll get it out too quick for that nonsense. But
All right.
who do I want to win? Ace for sure, because I love a good upset. But who do I think's gonna win? Pride.
Ace, I got you, man. I'm taking you, brother. I'm here for you.
Are they DCing again? And
It kind of looked like it.
Third down. Damn it.
And that's the worst too, is when you got a drive going like Brian does and it starts DCing you and disconnecting and you don't know how to play it.
Dude, I think we got
Yeah.
bad. You guys have the double twitch up?
yeah.
I think we got bad news over in
Yeah, it's not looking good.
Patriot Land. I think it's the internet in New England, unfortunately, is not maintaining a stronghold.
Yeah, it looks like
It keeps going offline.
Yeah, it looks
So
like
they
Manel's.
disconnected, and then I've seen this little pop up with the dude in the space helmet trying to hit on the girl.
Like 3 times now.
constantly.
Oh,
Yeah, and
wow.
that's the internet of the.
Oh, and Ace gets really unfortunate there, not getting a pick.
Yeah, Johnson did the animation. He thought he had it, and he was running the other way. I saw. We saw a really good game right when we were getting on, Jared. That Titans Jags game. That one was absolutely wild.
I was watching that when you sent me the clip, and we were trying to figure out what we were gonna do. So I was watching that one.
Absolutely still defeat from the jaws of victory there.
Wait, so what happened to that?
So basically,
42-50. Damn.
The Jaguars played the Cowboys in Atlanta Falcons Cowboys situation.
Yeah, basically.
Basically.
Man, that sucks.
But speaking of weird animations, the Detroit game was wrapping up, and they threw a bomb to their rookie, and he went. So he dropped it, but he went to the ground like he was holding it. He got up like he was holding it. Then he held it up to the crowd like he was holding it, but there was nothing in his hand the whole time.
He was like, "Yeah, I seen that too." Yep.
So this game's wild with the bugs, but it's still overall it's just such a better game. Big interception there.
Oh, big pick, and that's Ace. He could. That's a good return too. I thought if he returned it more left, he would have got a touchdown, but
I think
he did what he could.
I think because he has Wilcox, I think we see a run here or like a quick out and not a bomb towards the end zone because he doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't
I
want to
put
get
that he had cut off the stream, so he can go solo stream at this point.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we want to. You got to get 3 points out of here. Like,
I think he's gonna just keep Wilcox's record clean and not throw a pick, and that's what he's doing here.
Timeout. Okay. Is that 44?
Yeah. He can kick that field goal from here.
Ooh,
He can kick that field goal.
Yeah, I mean, is there wind?
It's
No, he's
Sirline. it's Zerline. Like he can make that field goal.
Oh, he's gonna run it. Is he keeping the rookie clean, or is
I
he
think
trying to see if
think
Akers
he's
can make
keeping
a
him
half?
clean. If I had a rookie, I had a good
Nope.
half. I got a
He's
touchdown.
going.
Oh,
He tried to make a think. He's keeping him clean.
he's sending it.
Oh, I've seen so
What
many
if
of
he held
those where
on
they
to
catch
that?
those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That was a good play,
Hey,
though.
I
I like
mean,
that. I thought he was gonna run it.
I might have taken the field goal and just tested my kicker's distance right there. I might have
I mean,
taken the
set
field goal.
yourself up to see if you could do it in the future. You know.
Well, they might try to do a kick return, but
You also have the benefit of a potential roughing the kicker, which would then give
exactly,
you a read-in.
exactly. So I probably would have tried to kick the field goal there. It would have been a long ass attempt. What? It'd have been a 61-yard attempt.
Yeah. If there's any wind against them, there's no way though. It's not even worth trying.
Oh, I didn't even think about the wind. I
Yeah,
forgot
it's
that
an open
they're playing
stadium.
an open stadium.
Yeah.
And Brian's bringing up his stream, so we'll take a look at that.
Okay.
And that's another notoriously kind of bad stream there.
He's got spotty outlets.
Okay, Brian is pretty clutch. Said nobody ever.
I'd say he's clutch. He won what? He won a Super Bowl with that Titans team.
Yeah, but he also beat me when I had no internet that year.
That's Nick's fault.
So you got a fourth win? Is that what you're saying?
That's
he
Nick's
got that
fault.
force win on that. Nah, that's not Nick's fault. That's the military's fault for sending me to go through something.
But
Yeah,
Nick,
blame the
playoffs.
government.
but Nick gave you like 20 seconds to like play that one, but these last playoffs went like 72 hours each round.
Oh no, dude, it would have been fine. It was fine.
You were gonna lose
Well,
anyway.
so I will give one compliment to my ultimate rival, Brian.
I was like 7-10 with shoddy internet.
You were gonna lose.
Okay, Brian, I was not gonna lose that battle. Okay, Brian, listen, I wasn't gonna lose, but I
Look,
give
I
it
just
to
got to
you.
give Brian one compliment because I'm not going to do it again. I'm glad he put his stream up so we can talk about his game. So thank you, Brian.
Oh, you trying to mash those two together, Jay?
Yeah, I got him going.
Oh yeah, I got him. I just added Coach Brian G on after the backslash.
So two great games, just a solid night of games across the board.
Well,
Really.
I think honestly, this Carolina
Jay,
New England game has been really good.
Yeah,
I mean, this LA Cardinals game has been fantastic too. Hey, Jay, can you send those to the inbox?
Two good users in New England and Carolina, and it's kind of funny because BBD was in New England and he did the old trade picks away for players now, and that's what Brap's doing in New England.
Yeah. So Brap is the new BBD.
Well, and VBD attacked Brackett and who was it in New England? Was it Aries? No, it wasn't Aries. but he got Saquon Barkley and Derwin James. And maybe we want to fight both of them.
Yeah, being in the AFC with them, having to play them a lot.
Yeah.
I want to see a stand here from the Rams. Let's get this one. That's not what you want to see. His rookie Mobley goes down. Ginobili goes down for the rest of this game with the bruised sternum.
Hey man, you gather back up and use. I send heat here if I'm the Rams. Like I'm sending heat. I want to test Pride's under pressure. Like I'm sending heat.
I don't know. Every time I blitz and it's like a run, it's
there you go. That's what happens when you send heat.
Yeah, it's
He did a stretch. It
So
just
this is
called
one
it
of
the
the
right
things
time.
I think in this Madden it's interesting is the adjustments matter a ton. So like in this case, you see Pride runs the stretch. And if you had just made the adjust, and he was in cover one man, if you just made the adjustment of changing your D line to slant outside, I think that could have made a really big difference, and maybe not stop a positive gain, but it would have stopped it from getting over 5 yards.
Is that
I
just
think
LB?
the snap adjustments actually make a really, really big difference in this. And I know I've heard other people talk about that too, on the defensive backside, but definitely up in the front seven.
But when he comes out in a formation like that, it's hard to tell where he's going. What I do is take over the person in the back. So if I'm sending out a blitz like that or a cover one man, I like to take the safety in the back to either cover somebody that got burned or be able to replace that outside pressure that just got outside of him.
Right.
So I think Ace just missed the opportunity to take that safety, because if he would have had that safety,
Well, I think in that
right
case,
close
like,
to the line of
he's pretty
scrimmage.
much running one of two things, right? Like his wide receivers are on the inside, so he's either running a corner or he's running an
drag.
outside zone. I mean, I feel like, just like the common plays are like corners and outside zones are these the most commonly used connection out of that formation. So that's what I'm gonna. If you want to run a dive, fucking have at it. Take your 5 yards, and we'll get back next play. I just don't want to give up the big play. I'm fine with letting 5 yards go all day.
Yeah, because
Nobody wants to do that. Well, Pride does. Pride is fine with taking that 5 yards all day, and that's what's frustrating. Most people want to get a big play here and there, so I'm just trying to stop the big play.
Well, and that's the thing too, is like, can you stop them when you get into the red zone? That, like, you can let 5 yards go all day. Like, all right, whatever. You're gonna make a mistake sooner or later,
Right.
if you're on offense. But and again, I said it during that stream with the Steelers and Nick. Nick is notorious for letting big plays happen, but when you get down inside the 20, he is the hardest person to score on. Period.
He doesn't care about the 20 to 20. He's going to take all the yards you want. He's trying to get turnovers and sacks and all that.
Yeah, dude. Once you get inside that 20-yard line, Nick is score on. Period.
And Nick's so happy we talk about him so much. His ears are ringing like there's a train rolling through the station.
Yeah, and I still hate that guy.
Yeah, me too.
My application still stands.
He said he loved me on our podcast. I just want you to know that.
He's never said that about me.
He said I love
He's never said that about me. Never said that about me.
No one's ever said that about you, though. So
true.
True. Whoa,
I love you, Jared.
Edelman hit us south there.
Flip it.
And I'm gonna leave now. So bye, guys. I'm never gonna join this league again. Except
back to the trash compactor you go.
Hilarious.
This shit was so loud, though. I wish. You got a great mic, whatever you're using over there.
I'm using my headset.
What headset?
My
what happened to the Broncos game? Is that over?
Oh,
it's over. Yeah, I forgot to look at the score, dude.
No.
30-28. Denver. Oh no, it's not over. It's 2 minutes left.
Ooh.
What are you talking about?
I looked up and it was on a commercial, so I assumed it was over. Ace with a great connection there. What a floater right into his receiver's hands.
I looked up and you rolled over, so I assumed we were done.
Yeah, I mean, it was on a commercial, so I figured it was over.
See,
I don't watch the Broncos anymore. Sorry, Higgy.
Here, week 1, you still gotta play Cam Akers, but like week 12, if Rams are kind of having a down season, you just gotta play the pass because they want that touchdown for Wilcox. Well, no, he got superstar, so he doesn't have to force it.
He doesn't even have to force anything.
Yeah.
Akers had like 23 touchdowns last year, so don't sleep on him.
No, he had a solid season.
Or 21 touchdowns, I think. It's 19 to 21. I don't know.
Which one was it?
So I don't like coming out there and play action and rolling to the opposite side of your arm that you're throwing at. I think Ace bailed himself out into a corner there. He should have rolled to the other side.
Well, with the guy coming that way, though, I guess that could be tough.
Oh, we got Heath and Regan in chat. Regan wants to know who's more lost in the sauce between you guys. We got Dave.
Who's Dave?
Hey,
Dave,
Regan, you remember that 30?
Dion.
Oh, great pass. Oh, did he catch it? He did. And it's a penalty.
Oh, wow.
Panthers.
I want Jalen Hurts back.
What
Preview.
a shot by Hurts. What a shot.
But I'm more lost in the. I've been more lost in the sauce. I've been lost in the sauce before Jared was alive.
Okay, now you're being ridiculous. Nobody
my
likes you. Let me get your team.
Yo,
You could join my division. I would happily spank the Chiefs.
Yes.
I know you make Brian's life hell, so I'm all about that.
Did you say Regan in the chat right now?
New England. It was 14-10.
21-13 though here in this Arizona game. If Rams get a stop here, it's not do or die by any means, but if they get a stop here, they're sitting pretty good. They're kind of regaining some of the momentum here.
I really like Brian's game plan here. Like, he hasn't stopped giving Christian McCaffrey the ball, and I think that's the right move. Like, you never stop running. Don't make yourself one-dimensional.
Whoa, what a big sack.
By Skip Bayless there.
And then I say that, and that happens. So
yeah, that's like one of his big plays. Man, he loves those deep crossers. And the only way to beat them is to get to the quarterback before they develop, because you can't cover it. And that's one of the things the Patriots have done really well. They had the back leader last year. They got a lot of pressure.
Oh,
and there we
nice
go.
jump by Gilmore.
Damn.
See, that's what I'm saying. If your quarterback's accurate, I don't know about Gilmore though. But if your quarterback's accurate, those corner routes are a little bit safer. But if they throw it off just a little bit,
it looked a little.
See, like
I don't
think.
I think that's just Gilmore. I think that's just Gilmore.
Over that looked like.
Well, you see two different scenarios in each of those games. You see DeAndre Hopkins completely break his corner's ankles and catch a corner route on the left side, and then Gilmore reading a play and was like, "No, that's mine," on the right side.
Yeah, that's the best corner
But
in
the
the
coverage
game
is
too.
better, and if we're gonna be on it, oh my god, hold on, oh shit,
JMO down.
Oh shit, we got a problem, boys. We got a problem. Dude,
yeah,
my Xbox is covered in beer.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
I've
Regan
been
said
there,
it,
dude.
The best.
Blow on it.
It's
Blow
like
on it.
Blow on it. Terrible. What is? Oh my god, it's still going. It's fucking going everywhere. There's like a tiny cut. It's like a little squirt.
Regan said it the best there. It's both. Like Allen was inaccurate there, and Gilmore is just too nasty. He's not gonna let that go. So
yeah, I think the great cornerbacks. I was trying to say, the great cornerbacks are I mean, they cover the routes right. You know, like they're gonna make the plays, and
which is how it should be. If they have good stats, it should be the corner making plays on the ball, not a receiver always winning.
Good route running, not like that, not like Gilmore.
Ooh, nice run by Sony. Coming off of the heels of a great play, Brian, the linebacker play in the zone. That was a nice user play, but that was a nice run there by Michelle.
Damn right.
Absolutely.
Not Rojo either, Michelle.
There, up in Arizona, right on the corner. Was that Hopkins? I think so.
What happened to Rojo?
See, and if Arizona doesn't have D-Hop right there, that's picked.
Yo, check chat, JMO. You see that?
Oh, I got the game on. I can't see it.
Regan
I guess Broncos are up by a lot.
Regan said corners cover the routes, JMO.
Man coverage is man coverage. Yeah, all right, Regan.
Hey, all right, Regan. Who covers a 35-point spread?
Not Regan.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Meanwhile, though, Drake in danger of blowing this Rams game open.
I think Pride got his perfect.
Where was it?
What?
What are you guys
When
saying?
Regan was talking about me.
Oh, in
Maine?
YouTube.
Oh, in YouTube. Oh, I'm not on the YouTube. I was watching the Twitch stream.
Yeah, he's bodying you, bro.
Oh God, I can't log
Yeah,
on.
dude, fucking log in, dog. It's your time.
Wait. Broncos 37-28. I don't know what the hell happened in that. Like what?
It's your time.
I had to get my personal
Oh
account.
no, another pick. J.C. Jackson. That one's housed.
So it kind of looks like the Patriots took over that game after. I don't know who the quarterback is for the Panthers, but
Josh Allen.
he's having a. Oh, it's Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Oh, he's having a real rough game. Real rough game. Oh, he doesn't have escape artists this year. That makes it a lot different. He had Cam Newton and Kyler Murray last year. Like it makes it a lot.
Whoa, almost sacked there. That was nice just to get it away by Blake Wilcox. But this neither of these games are looking as good as they were just a little bit ago.
Like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, absolutely.
The Patriots game, I mean, you hate to see that. Dude, those are the rules. Once a game disconnects, it's gonna suck. Like if it was a great game, it's gonna suck for someone if they run
But
it
here's
back.
the thing too. Like I don't like recreating a game either. Like I'm not trying to. Like some people
No, I'll
want
take a
to
forced loss.
recreate
I'm
the
not gonna
score
do
to
like
the minute. I'm like,
Yeah, the minute left in the half.
straight
Yeah, I've had that offered to me too. And I'm
yeah.
like, nah, dude, I'd rather just restart instead of me be up 47-0 and you be at the first down marker in the first half. Like, no.
all right, well, let's just do the same score at the same time. Like what? And then we're just gonna run out the clock. So there's like 3 tackles through 3 quarters. Like hell no, dude. Like we either sim it or we play it. And if I
Yeah,
feel like
just run it back.
I'm taking the win. Like that's a wrap.
Yeah, just run it back.
But
Yeah, run it back. I'm all about running it back. I want the stats.
what I'm saying is when you do run it back, it just never goes well for somebody. Someone always gets
I don't think
shafted
I've
with the
ever
run
won
back.
a game doing a run back.
Yeah.
So I mean, I get it. I'd still rather run it back from the
Oh
beginning.
no, definitely. I'm just saying those are the
Oh, yeah,
rules. When you run
100%.
it back, someone gets blasted if it was like a
Oh
2-minute
yeah,
game.
it's always me though. I don't get it. It's probably 'cause I'm running the same exact plays, like in the same order. So
Yeah.
The only time that it's a trouble is when it's suspect. Like when you're like, I was up like
40 to
40 to
40
There we
nothing.
go.
Yeah.
unless it's against someone really good. Like if I'm not gonna say win. Like I normally am beating Nick 40 to nothing in a disconnect. I don't want to do it again. I feel bad for the guy, so I'm just gonna take the field. Just go
Allen
to
was finding DJ Moore there. That makes it an 11-point game. Still
Yep.
7 minutes.
We got an injury up
Yeah,
there.
we're coming in. I'm about to tune into it. The one disconnect that I had that I knew pissed somebody off was Jack because I was drunk as hell and Jonathan told me not to play the game. I was drunk as fuck, and Jack had like 6 picks, and my Xbox disconnected or his Xbox disconnected, whatever. This was like 3 Maddens ago, and I was like, I don't know what happened. He was like, oh, I lost all those. I was like, yeah, dude. Like I'm back in the lobby already. He was like, oh, it must have been me then. I was like, yeah, that
That
sucks,
was the
dude.
Bills. And that's why I had to step down because when I was the Bills, I was disconnecting 3 to 4 games a season.
Did you see that
I
Trey
mean, I knew it
Boston
was me. Like
user play?
it was my internet.
That user swap by Trey Boston was
And that was
nice
nice
there.
where
Yeah.
he manned the safety. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I'm about to pull that one up solo so I can watch that a little bit better.
We got to have them both because we're flipping back and forth here, bud.
No,
Yeah,
I got one. I got one.
They're not
Don't tell me what to do, my life.
they're not over, but they're not as intense as the earlier set of games we had, that's for sure.
Oh, did you guys do the Tampa Bay game?
No,
I watched it.
Basically right when that ended, we were getting.
Yeah, I know you
I
did.
saw some end of it.
Yeah, I messaged you during it. It's fun.
It was actually sort of fun. So me and Glock hopped on, and we actually did a voice chat for the game.
So, Gawk is the Falcons, right?
Yep.
Hey, man, well played, dude. You caught a couple of bad breaks. Jamo's kind of a cheater, so you're good, man. Don't worry about it.
That's why I put myself on the app, so I don't have to worry about defending myself.
What was I gonna say about that?
No, I mean we were talking, and I mean he's sort of new to the game. You know, he's trying to. We have so many guys that have been doing this for so. Oh my God, New England again!
Oh, he's getting sacked. I
Who's
mean,
that? Jonathan,
baby, what
Jonathan
is he
Jones or
doing?
something?
he's getting hit while he's throwing it. Like last year, he was moving the pocket so well, and it just kind of makes you wonder, like, has he gotten used to a pocket quarterback? Like last year, he was able to move the pocket, nobody's business, and then he picks up Josh Allen. And you're like, I don't know if he can stand in the pocket and make those throws.
Yeah, I think I think his biggest issue is just that his line isn't holding the block because he likes long developing plays. Like he has the big arm quarterback where he can throw a 35, 40-yard crosser or a streak or something deep. But if his line doesn't hold it, like buddy, that's not going to happen. And in this Madden, they won't take it back. Like don't try to make it happen, especially with Josh Allen because it's sort of rolls based on like their strength or something like weight and strength. And he's big enough where he's going to try to throw it. So now he's
but let's be real. Out of all the people in this league that's going to start 0-1, Brian is going to be the one that can figure out how to adjust his offense to try to make it better.
Yeah, he's playing probably the best secondary in the league. I would gotta think.
Yeah, and like just like that, like Gilmore tracks down Christian McCaffrey.
It's kind of crazy how similar these games are at times. Like they both just had huge plays to get them up in the red zone there.
You think it's a conspiracy?
It could be. Is this scripted?
It could be. Yeah, it's scripted.
What's the final score, JMO?
47-48.
Nice dime by Allen. That's what you want to do, right?
That's the dot. But he also got rid of it. Yeah, it'll be upheld. It'll be upheld. Yeah, it's always upheld.
Like that was the perfect ball. Anywhere else, that was a pick.
He still has a lot of clock. We saw Hurts in the first game throwing a lot of
Yeah, but with how New England was running the ball and they have Ronald Jones, I just don't see it happening.
All right, so first week overreactions. What do we got?
Eagles winning the Super Bowl.
Patriots finished. Panthers finished last in the NFC South.
Oh,
let's just take them all to the extreme.
Just take them back. Tosh doesn't make playoffs.
It's actually possible. I don't think it's likely, but it's possible.
Yeah, you know, Tosh. He season 1, season 2, he's still like doing his coaching thing. So after that, once he gets rolled, when he's just teaching.
Plus, he's in not the toughest, but a very tough division.
I would say it's the toughest.
Tosh doesn't make playoffs.
He's got Kylo, Nick, him, and I don't know. Oh, and Higgy.
It's definitely the toughest.
That's probably the toughest division of all time.
It's definitely the toughest division of all time.
There's
they all knew it going in. I mean,
top to bottom
and
Super Bowls.
Yeah, dude.
I can respect that. That's really cool that they would do other people a chance to make a division.
To me, Madden 18 NFC East was the toughest Super Bowl of all time. But I mean, to each their own, you know.
Wait, what?
You know what? No, I can give you that. Is that when Jack?
Yeah, that division won like 4 or 5 Super Bowls consecutively.
Oh, so that was Flank with that was Josh with the Cowboys and Jack with the.
Yeah, and the Eagles made the playoffs.
And it's the Giants too, right?
What's
The
that?
Giant.
Was that Chad as the Giants?
I don't think so that year. I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't remember, but I know it was Josh. You were the Eagles. Josh was the Cowboys, and Josh won
Oh,
the Super Bowl like
it,
3 years in a row.
it was half
Oh,
Chad,
that's when I
half
joined. Chad was
Zethius.
already gone by then.
Half Chad, half Zethius.
Good play by Brian there.
Yeah, he's making a comeback. I mean,
That one catch before that is a backbreaker.
play the whole way through the game. So
Yeah, that one catch before that was a backbreaker on third down. All right, so like I said, early overreactions.
Like actual
Who's gonna
ones.
go? Who's gonna end up with the number 1 overall pick?
Me.
sorry, Guac, but it's going to be the Falcons again. I think they might take another quarterback.
No way. No way, dude.
You think they take it over? Wait, what?
Not
He already
yet.
took a quarterback?
He hates his quarterback, and he's going to be trading him and getting a new quarterback. I don't know, man. I'm saying
We're
what I
not
hear.
doing the Eli Pope all over again. And
Yeah, no, we can't do that with the Falcons. No way.
He does.
No
He does
way.
back.
it
I'm
was
just saying.
Brooks Simpson last time, right? And now it's what is it? Simpson? Corey?
Picked. Oh.
Yeah.
I kind of want Carolina to get a pick 6 here and make it a ball game.
Yeah.
That's what I really did.
It's still a game, though. No, not really. It's still a game. It's possible.
Yeah, I mean, he gets a
Josh Allen.
quick score here. I mean, it's Madden. Like everything is possible in Madden. It's anything is
he's
possible
got
in
the
Madden.
two wideouts to get down there, and then he's
Yeah,
got the arm to get it to him.
He's got Curtis Samuel.
The only thing
Easily
I'm
can
worried
break
about
somebody.
Carolina is that Josh Allen is on pace to throw more interceptions than Brady had completions, and I got to win. So I don't know.
Oh
My
God, JMO is still attacking.
Cut, bro.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I think Pride hooked Ace up there with the timeout to maybe get Wilcox one more touchdown on the road.
It's
For
your
the road.
QB sneak.
Oh, call that hurry up! Call that hurry up!
Oh, is this good? No, he's pinching though. It's gonna be a.
Oh, then he runs it with Akers. Pride's like, man, I gave you a chance. Unless Ace called the timeout and I misread the top.
Or
There
Madden
might have been
bugs.
a timing issue earlier too. Like I said, I mean they've known each other a long time. They played together a long time. I'm sure if there might have been some issue and each man was spotting them something to, you know.
Oh, absolutely not. If I was playing either of you fucks, there's no way I'm spotting you a timeout. No way.
I would spot you. I believe in karma. If I
Dude,
ever saw you in person, I'd throw you in that trash bag.
dude, NWS
Yeah, welcome
declined.
to the trash compactor.
It was preseason, but NWS declined a roughing the passer today, and then I got one and declined it his way. How crazy is that? NWS just paying it forward out there.
He said, "No, I'm done."
In this year, I feel like you sort of have to, but so many people have been accepting it. And I'm like, at this point, if you don't understand not to call field goal safe,
I'm
then you're on
accepting
your
it.
own.
Oh yeah, you gotta accept it, dude.
And
You can't.
if you decline it for me first, then I will
Accept it.
definitely decline it for you. But if I'm going first, I gotta accept it because I'm just assuming that you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
I remember in 18, I declined a hit stick out of bounds or whatever. That was like a late hit.
Oh,
I
is
feel
he
like
in?
that's such an easy call. No, wait, is he?
he is.
Nah, they're
He
calling him
is.
out. He's trying to challenge
Challenging
us
it.
less than
No,
2
there's
minutes.
Yeah,
no.
that'll be challenged. That'll be challenged.
Wait, and he's challenged. I don't
Yeah,
think he.
you gotta wait. It's under 2 minutes. It'll be challenged.
Wow,
Nope, he wasn't in.
that's tough.
He didn't get his feet in. He must not touch. Is he running the same play? All right, I'm issuing the violation now. Hold on.
Boom. Hey, a minute 42, 3 timeout. Let me go grab a beer. I'm ready to finish this game.
Was that
Yeah, I
all
need to
Houston?
step up. Have any other games, or is this it?
This is it. This is it.
I thought we weren't going to do the whole game, but here we are.
No, yeah, and it restarted too. I mean, it kind of went fast. I feel like, but it's a good spot to end it because I'm ready for bed.
What do you mean ready for bed? I feel like you're up at 4 a.m. every day.
No, I don't know, dude. I'm kind of getting back to that, but I gotta try to flip the script. Just like a week ago, I was getting up at like 5 a.m., going to sleep at like 10. That was
But
money.
I honestly thought that you were just still up at 5 a.m. like the old days.
No, no, no.
Like
I was
I remember
good.
I was
I
on
was
call
good.
for work and I popped on my Xbox because
Yeah, dude.
my light's blowing in my room.
Once I
So
moved here,
huh?
once I moved here, it got like that, and it got worse and worse.
Hmm.
My girlfriend became my roommate.
Oh no.
See what
I
hurts?
knew you.
See, this is what kind of sucks.
No, we can hear all that.
There's like no fumbles in this game, so I don't expect to see one here.
Damn it. We can't put emojis on in Survivor Pool. Speaking of your listening, I'm glad you missed Survivor Pool.
Oh, I ate people alive in Survivor Pool until Pride and I went to fucking playoffs. 2 years in a row.
Oh, is this game? Oh, we got a little bit. All right.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. They only have one timeout.
Staying down. Yeah, that's it.
Valiant comeback.
Yeah, it's done.
And it just sucks to see it go like that. I think it was still one possession game when it dropped, right?
Yeah, and it was a lower score. It happened 10-7 or something like that, right? On the first disconnect. So
hell, Neil, will it be like a little bit of overlap here, like 2 seconds? Oh,
No,
like 1 second.
there's no overlap.
No,
you
there's
take
like
this
1 second.
Overlap.
There's some overlap. There's 1 second. Yeah,
Yeah,
kick
but he's gonna punt it. He's gonna just sky punt it.
But
Or run it.
technically, it has to be him.
Technically, he's gonna run it.
According to the rules.
He
Oh,
can't
he's
run
gonna
it.
kick a field goal.
He's
He's
not
gonna kick a
past.
field goal.
He can't
No,
run
kick
it.
a field goal. Kick
Oh,
a field goal. Kick a field goal.
It's got to be in play.
It'd be
according to the rules.
interesting. I'll act as Mike Pereira. According to the rules, you technically cannot kick out of bounds in this situation.
Exactly, and you can't fake it because you got to be past the 40.
Yeah, I mean, this
Kick a
is,
field goal. Kick a field goal out of bounds.
I also believe, according to the newest rules, that the sky pump might not be allowed either. So we might be getting a violation here, fellas. Let's see what happens.
No more sky?
Oh, that's a sky. No, I think it is.
Dude, you're kind of right with the 85 kick power punter, but also like I barely kick it past my gunner. Like I don't even it goes like 40 yards at the most. So
Well,
I think I need stronger.
Put my secrets on blast in the chat that has.
Dude, there's like one viewer left. Nobody's watching anymore. No one
I
cares.
got
Yeah, we're done.
people with cap. It takes me 2 minutes. I'm a number maestro, but I'm not giving away that secret. So you stop it.
Well, I'm gonna end this stream here. So if you're out there and you joined us, thanks for watching, guys. That was fun.